Alright, well, I don't know if anybody was able to make it back. However, I did end up hardwiring in and turning Wi-Fi off. So, but I think, I mean, it is 2:15 at this point. So I might actually call it a night. But yeah, I'm sorry that that happened. I think from now on I am going to try to just, try to stay connected through the hardwire. And hopefully that helps. I mean, if nothing else, it should definitely help the lag a little bit. I mean, streaming, you're always going to have lag, but it should help the lag a little bit, and definitely help, it being disconnected. So I will make sure I have Wi-Fi off for next time, and if anybody is listening or can hear me either Twitch or Facebook or YouTube or anything, have a great night. As always, hey Omnia. Yeah, so I was just saying, I wasn't sure if anybody was here, so I was just saying that I did end up disabling my Wi-Fi, and I'm hardwired in now, so that should be a lot better. And in all honesty, it's probably, as far as like the latency and everything, it's probably better to just be hardwired in anyway, because Wi-Fi, I mean, everything is at least gonna be a little bit slower with Wi-Fi. So yeah, so anyway, what I was doing is trying to figure out a new design for my cherry trees, and I think it might be actually this one. I think, because I wanted it to be something subtle. The one that I have right now is, let's see, it might even be on here, so I'm sure it's on here somewhere. But it has like, and even for anybody who's just joining, I will show you the design that I have right now. It is a little, oops, no, I want to quit this. It is a little, like, it's a cute design, don't get me wrong. But it's almost a little overwhelming, and especially having, especially when I will be lining up a bunch of trees. So I'll show you what I have. So here's just an example of the cherry tree. It looks kind of cute at first, but my thing that I think I don't like as much are the big cherries that are on the ground. The big pictures of the cherries. I just wanted something a little more subtle, just like kind of smaller cherries. So whenever you do shake the cherry tree and the cherries fall, it's not going to like blend so much in with the ground, if that makes any sense. Because I mean, at first I was like, this is so adorable, this is cute, because you notice this is a cherry tree in case I need cherries for something, and I shake the tree, then I'll just know that's a cherry tree. So I guess to give you an example, I'll just shake this tree, and then so I kind of like the cherry kind of blend in. I wanted a design that, and same with the pears. I don't know if you saw that before I quickly went into Abel's. But yeah, Abel's again. So the pears are the same way. They're actually by the same designer, not my design. But I thought they were really cute, and I did use the person that designed that for all 5 of the fruits. Somebody different for the pine trees, and I really do like their design, because it's more like festive, but not like so festive that if you see it in the middle of like spring, you're gonna be like, why is that a Christmas design? It's more just like pine tree-ishness. I'll show you guys after I'm done trying to figure out which one I want to replace with the new one. So, and I'm thinking that one that I was on, I do kind of like, because like I said, it is subtle enough. not 3 R's. Oh, do you the one that I was on before? Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get a little bit carried away with designs, and I'm just like, even like if they are kind of like crazy and like kind of, I mean, I guess in this place not like flamboyant, that's not a good word for in this case, but sometimes I do go like, oh my gosh, and I kind of overdo something that could be just subtle and kind of just cute. No, watch, I'm not proud. Oh, you know what I did? You know exactly what I did? I searched for everything instead of stuff on the floor. So, because I'm like 71 pages, that can't be right. But I agree, and especially when you get a lot of cherries, a lot of trees. My gosh, now I can't even spell. Lined up, it shouldn't be so much like overwhelming and like. Hey, Ellie. Hey, how are you? I actually have a few questions for you. I could not find you, I could not find you in streaming. I searched for your exact name in, Twitter, in Twitch, and, like, your exact name came up, but it didn't have anything dealing with anybody that streamed or anything like that. Because I know you said you were going to stream in, I think you said like 3 hours from whenever I quit last night. I could find you though, and unless your Twitch name is different by like just something, but I did search for your exact name, and it didn't seem like that. There's only one person that came up, and it didn't seem like that person did any streaming. I was really confused. I'm glad you hopped on. Yeah, I was really excited to visit your stream. Alright, so before I was ground or floor. There we go. Now we're not gonna have 71 pages. Oh, okay. Well, because I did search your exact. So it's everything's just small letters. Because I would like to. I love when people join my streams, and I absolutely want to return that favor. Because I think so. Yeah. So this is the one that I was on, and I do think that I like it. It's cute. So I think that, and there's only 2 pages, barely. So there's a page and another extra result. So, and one nice thing about custom designs is you can save over that one. So we'll go to the cherries. So I mean, like I said, that is a really pretty design. It's just, so we'll overwrite it. So this is a lot more simple. And see what this looks like. We will see. Oh, another thing about custom designs, you guys. And I have talked about this in my streams. Like I like to go to just little tiny things that are important. Have you guys, anybody listening or watching anything, have you tried to create a rock garden? Number 1, have you tried to create a rock garden? And number 2, how did you do it? These are 2 very important. So this looks so much better to me. Because, yeah, it's obvious that cherries are on the ground, but it's still not too overbearing. Whereas before that cherry design, it was very pretty. Don't get me wrong. But it actually had like cherries almost the size of the cherries. So Ellie, you didn't get to see this before I shook the tree, but I shook the tree, and it's kind of like the cherries blended in. This is a little more like it's a little more obvious that there are cherries there on the ground. So likewise, and I want to make all my trees like that. So of course the pears, they all need done. Oh, and then I guess another thing too is the rounded, and this is something I found out also on my own. You know, if you put dirt down first, you know, you can kick the dirt and make stuff rounded. Well, you can't do that with custom designs. But if you put the custom design on the dirt, it will conform to that. And I know that might sound like trivial, but to me, I found it by mistake. Awesome. That's what I love to hear, Ellie. You place mannequins all over. That's what a lot of people do. That to me is probably the best way you can, the best way to actually get rocks to spawn where you actually want them to. A good trick though, and I actually haven't created my rock garden yet, so I'm glad that I figured this out before I did place mannequins everywhere. Anytime you place a mannequin anywhere, of course it uses a design. You can use whatever design. I recommend using a design that is just junk. Mainly because all you have to do, and I proved this the other day in one of my streams, because I actually started placing mannequins down, because I was going to work on a rock garden, and then I got completely sidetracked, and then the seasons changed to being like, it was like after Thanksgiving, and like Christmas stuff started coming up, and I was like, you know what, I just want to start decorating for Christmas. So I was like, alright, what am I going to do with all these mannequins? Yes, Ellie, a lot of people do not, so Ellie said that, yeah, a lot of people don't know that they all will disappear. They all disappear. So, I know some people that actually went around and did actually pick up every single one, and I feel so bad for them. But I even proved on my stream that they do all, because I had like maybe a third of my island covered with the mannequins, just like I said, a design I didn't really care about. But yeah, they all disappear, and it is beautiful. So you don't have to spend all that time getting rid of them. So again, we're gonna do the same with the pears. Hopefully, like I did write this girl's name. Her name's Ashley, that did the cherry design that we ended up with. And I would imagine she has, I mean, most people that do one design for a fruit, she's probably done all 5. Okay, so that is a great question, Omnia. You can put custom designs down on the ground, and I will show you the difference in, we'll leave Abel's. You can put custom designs right on the ground. The difference in putting custom designs on the ground versus putting them on dirt. So these ones right here, this is actually on the ground. So if I wanted to, what I could do is, if I wanted to finish off the pears, I could go to my little pear design. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is the main reason to not display them directly on the ground, but we're gonna, for this sake, go back to my pear design. We are going to just display the rest of these. Alright, cool. Actually, I did not want it there, because this isn't gonna prove anything if I, so yeah, you can display anything you want on the ground as far as custom designs. Okay. So the thing with custom designs, everything's going to be square, right? I personally don't like that look. I like things to be rounded off. And so to start the pears out, I did put the dark dirt path down, because when you go into your construction mode and you do put those, I believe it's 8 paths that you have, you can kick over the corners of those, and it rounds the corners. So, and here, I obviously didn't round these corners, because the pears are going to go all the way down. If I tried to kick this over, the entire thing disappears. If I had dirt here, that you cannot kick over, that you actually need to be in construction mode to put down, then, the dirt will just, first it will just round itself off. And I can actually give you, you know what, let me just go into construction mode real quick, and I will show you what I mean. So we'll go into Island Designer, start construction, sure. And actually, I mean, so Ellie, they do still disappear. but they disappear with the form of the dirt. So yeah, I found this the other day and I was just ecstatic. I was like, this is so cool. So I could do one of two things here. I could put that there. Let's see if I can. I don't know if it's gonna let me round off. No, it's not. So basically, I'll just do this real quick to show you what I mean. Alright, so I can have this here, and I could put my custom designs there. I wanted to go in the dirt. But just to show you really quick. Not that. Alright, so you see how I'm starting the path for the pears. You see how the edges are pointy here? You can't kick over that. If I try to kick anything over, the design will go away completely. So I kick that and the design goes away. And they're squared. I personally like the rounded look a lot nicer, a lot more. So you put the dirt down first, which you can kick over the dirt. So I'm gonna get rid of these three. And now if I use and don't kick it over, but use your design tool, and of course it's gonna make a liar out of me, because you do need to have at least. Oh my gosh. You need to have more than just one. There we go. There we go. So that's what I was trying to do. But anyway, so I made this round, and now when I put the custom design on there, it will conform to the curve. That's it. That's it. Alright. Okay, Ellie. Okay, so cool. You have to go to work. Have a great day at work. I didn't get to talk to you about what else I wanted to ask you. But that's fine. It can wait till later. I will try to find you on stream. Or on Twitch, I mean. And I will hopefully join one of your streams very, very soon. Have a great day at work. Have a great day in general. And, I don't know. Peace out. Have a good one. But anyway, so, yeah, Omnia. So that's the reason, so you can put custom designs down. I just think it's really cool to be able to, it's just, I mean, it doesn't really, it just, to me, it looks nice. And there's really no other reason other than for neatness. Everything could be squared off, but oh, it's not a big deal. Ellie, it's not a big deal. So we are gonna go find the other 4 fruits. So, so like I said, I know the girl's name is Ashley that did the cherries. We'll try to see if we find something similar. Okay, I guess I could have wrote her creator ID down. That probably would have made a little more sense. But let's see if we can find a pear design that's similar. So I did use the plural form of the word cherry because I used cherries. The first time I just found cherry. I just searched for cherry, and of course there's a villager called Cherry. So there's a bunch of the villager photos. That's why I was happy whenever I instead decided to go for the plural form of the word. So we'll search for pears. And the my gosh. I like their search because it's pretty specific. So it will come up with anything that says that is pears, not just the word pear. And sometimes 26 pages. Alright, maybe we will have to go find Ashley's design. See, this is still a little bit too much. Or, I mean, her, creator code or whatever. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Because I know I don't feel like going through all 26 pages, and I doubt anybody watching or listening. Oh, hey! How are you, Mom? I'm gonna call you Kitty. How are you, Kitty? So we are looking for a cool design. Oh, wait. We're searching for cherries. That's right. I'm glad you can, join. It's very, very cool. How are you? Are you an Animal Crossing person? I can't spell cherries, obviously. Do you play Animal Crossing? Do you play any video games? Are you here did you just land on the stream? I like to see who, like, what kind of people end up here, and see how bad my spelling is. Okay, there we go. Oh, we did trade on Nukasan. Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm on Nukasan like every day. I do a lot of trades there, which you can probably see. I think my number's over. Oh, you okay? Okay, all right. I gotcha. I know exactly who you are now. Because, yeah, like, I knew we did a trade in this chat request. And I think the chat request was from, I can't remember what it was from, but I was like, okay. I mean, anytime somebody wants to open a chat request, sometimes it's just the fact that they bought one color of something from me, like a ring, and then they're like, hey, actually, do you have all the colors? Because I do mostly have, if I have something in a color, I almost always have every color. And so it just helped. It's like one bulk trade at that point or whatever, or another trade, I should say. Aw. Your kitty's wet. That's not fun. And what is up with this rain? Like, I don't know where most of you guys are from, actually. But I'm in, I'm in the East Coast. And it is December. It is the middle of December, and it is like yesterday was like 57 degrees out, and I was like, are you kidding me? Where is this design? Oh, you know what? I'm in the wrong thing. But yeah, it is so, and it's raining, obviously, where Omnia is. It's just incredible. Where is the cherry design I just had? Because I really liked it. Oh my gosh, I did it again. So, I'm in the middle of finding designs for my, my trees. Which this is actually get a lot more interesting after I can show you, Kitty, what I'm doing. So I have my bunch of my fruit trees down, and I'm actually trying to find this designer of this one person, that I did really like her design of the cherries. However, it was not unspecified, it was the ground or floor. So this should only be like two pages, I'm assuming. Right? Yeah, 2 pages. Actually, a page and like a 1 more result or something. Yeah. Okay, so we have it narrowed down. This design I really liked. So I do want to get her. So it's Ashley, and let's get her number down. Her MA. So wait, that's just her. I don't know. I'm gonna write all of the number, or both of them down. Oh my gosh, my writing is so terrible. But anyway, I am trying to put designs around my trees. Like, you'll see what I mean. It's to me, it's really cute. My first design that I had, I shouldn't say mine because it was not my creation. But the first one that I had, it was kind of cute, but the cherries were like bigger pieces of cherries, and it just kind of, it looked too bold to be, to be a design. And then I even showed, like, I shook the one cherry tree and the cherries fell. They kind of blended in with the design. So I thought this was a lot more subtle, and I like it a lot. So this is her MA, okay. And then I actually don't usually seek out specific people's designs like this, but I really like this. And I think it's super, it's just subtle enough, but still very, very cute. So for you, Kitty, anybody just joining, I'll actually show you exactly what I'm doing. I love the Able Sisters portal because people are so creative. I am not a very creative person. I'll be the first to admit. I think some of the designs in here are amazing. I actually don't think Nintendo gives enough credit to people that upload their designs. I really don't. But anyhow, here's my cherry tree. And like I said, I did shake the cherries. I like this. The design I had was kind of the same on the ground, except like I said, there were pictures of bigger cherries. So the cherries kind of, when I did shake the cherry tree and had them fall, they kind of like, they didn't really stand out. At least here, I feel like this stands out a little bit more. And I could even show you over here. So this is the old pear design that I had. And I can show you the same too. Anybody that's watching it, just joining, whatever. When I shake the pears down. Okay, I guess I need to get a construction. There we go. So I shake these pears, and the pears kind of blend in with the design. And if you see, like, over here, the cherries are pretty much, like, you can tell. Hey, welcome back. Oh, welcome back. But you can pretty tell. I was just kind of showing what I was doing, what I was working on with the trees. How is your kitty? I'm so sad that your cat got wet. I'm sure that's not happy kitty at all. I think I met one cat in my lifetime that actually enjoyed baths, and it wasn't my cat. But I was like, this is so odd. Like, that's not supposed to be a thing. Alright, so access the portal. Yeah, I've attempted to make a few custom designs. I'm not nearly as good as some of these people. They amaze me. Aw, poor kitty. That makes me so sad. Where are you located that it was raining? I'm just curious because I was saying while you were away, actually, I was saying I am in the East Coast and it is warm outside here too. For being the middle of December, it is crazy. It was actually raining. I don't think it was earlier today. It was raining last night. But I'm like, this is so, like, we did have snow. I think it was the beginning of, yeah, it was the very beginning of December. I want to say even like December 1st. So North Carolina. Okay, I'm in Pennsylvania. So you're actually not too far from me. But yeah, this weather is crazy. Alright, so I'm going to search for her MA code. This is the Ashley that we got the awesome cherry design. Because I'm guessing she has, all 5 fruits. It's negative 32. Oh, danger. Are you in, are you one of my Canadian peeps, right? And I'm guessing he means, Celsius, so it's like 0 degrees. I'm sure he means Celsius. Yeah, so you're my Canadian pal. Pretty sure, right? You and Broski are both from Canada. But still, I mean, that is cold. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the seasons, and I like having like some days that are warmer, actually mostly warmer, because I'm like always cold as I sit here and my space heater is next to me blasting in my face. Yeah, that's what I thought you were from Canada. But yeah, so I don't know, I mean, but then again, my body temperature is very, very particular. because like I can't get too warm either, or I'm just like miserable and very uncomfortable. Then like it's so easy for me to get cold. Now, I'd say 8 times out of 10 I am too cold. But you know what? When I do get gosh, I'm trying to get hurt and I'm right here. When I do get too warm, I'm like miserable too. But that doesn't happen too often. That really doesn't happen. Oh my gosh, this is where I miss touchscreen. When I'm trying to type in numbers, this is when I really do miss, because this takes forever. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm sorry, this is taking forever. I apologize. You guys are so patient. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. And you know what? What's sad is like, so this is the way my mind thinks. My computer is actually touchscreen. And I just want to touch the screen. But it doesn't work like that. It would be nice if it... Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? So, alright. I'm going to use the directional pad. Because I was trying to use the Joy-Con. Whatever you want to call it. And that's not going to work. That's just jumping around way too much. I mean, it's quicker if you can do it right. But apparently I could not do that right. So there we go. Directional pad. It is... I don't know. Hey, I thought that too, that the cold is better because, you know, always add layers. However, it doesn't matter how many layers I add. It's always like the people around me are like warm and I'll be sitting there like in a parka. Like, and I will be freezing. And, like, if I want the heat just a little bit to get me, like, the slightest bit warm, everybody's just like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. It's so hot in here. So, I mean, to a degree, I get that, that cold can be better, but I freeze like so much. So, I don't know. It's been like that my entire life, too. I've always just been cold. So, oh, here... So she did do all 5. How adorable. I love it. Okay. Go Ashley. This is so cute. You know, I think I'm probably just going to use all of her designs, too. I'm just going to replace them all because I like them a lot. You know what? It's funny. You say that I need those hand warmer things. I pretty much have, like, every... heated thing you can possibly think of. I have a lot of heated blankets. Everybody has electric blankets. I literally have a heated jacket, like an outdoors jacket that's like, I don't know if it's it might be waterproof. It's at least water resistant. But it's kind of funny. Like, it has 3 settings. It actually has a battery pack in it, and it goes low, medium, high, and you just press the button on it, and it, you know, it's amazing. It's like and you know, it's not that fashionable looking, so it's not like I'd want to go out in style and be like, okay, shoot, which one did I pick? I can't remember now. I'll have to go back. Alright, the oranges. It's not that. It's just kind of like a plain black jacket, and it's amazing because it heats me. And then of course in my car I have like not every car. I should say as an adult, every car that I got. You know, that I had to pay for myself, has heated seats. Gotta have the cold weather package, so heated seats. But yeah, the jacket, like I said, it's not something you'd go out on town and be like, hey, I'm styling or whatever. It's okay. It keeps me warm and it's great. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Danger. That does sound miserable. I will definitely, I feel for you there, for sure. And wait, this was peaches. I feel bad erasing these other yeah, that's gotta be horrible. Apples. Wait, what? Oh. I was like, what's it doing? And, like, this apple design, too. And actually, it's fun. It's kind of funny because, like, the person that I took the original designs from... I shouldn't say took them, because I'd never not give somebody credit, but like use the original designs from. I think that they're really creative too. But yeah, I mean I agree with you there, Danger. That just gotta really suck. I don't know, I can't imagine that. Then again, oh my gosh, I love Canada, don't get me wrong, but with the weather being so much colder than it is here, I don't know if I could actually live there for like an extended period of time. Because I know it does get really, really cold there. Especially in parts. Like, I'm not sure exactly what part you're in, but I know it does get, what is this? Oh, that's adorable. A puddle. Oh, that's so cute. But, yeah, and I think that like, I really wish you could, oh no, did I actually lose all of her stuff now? No, I didn't. Oh no, that's my designer ID. Never mind. You know, I wish it would be like an easy way to get a hold of these people and be like, you know what, your designs are amazing, and they made my life so much easier. As you can see, I have like pretty much all of what Abel's comes with. Another thing you do need to be careful about Abel's sisters, a lot of people don't know this, anybody visiting your island, they do not need to be your best friend. They can put designs up on your wall. So that was a big thing, and actually I might need to double check that, because our latest update, which is 1.6.0.b, that's our latest update. I know it got rid of stuff like, if you guys are familiar with the camo items that, I mean, obviously hacked items, but it got rid of those. So our latest update might have, I don't know. I'm guessing it hasn't changed. But anybody can put stuff up in your Ables, and it was a big deal with it was a big deal, I think, on Reddit, which I'm sure you guys probably go to Reddit all the time, like most people. But it was like a really big deal because people would be actually creating their custom designs to be not so family centric, if for lack of a better term, and then they would go to people's islands and put their, I mean, the person does actually have to visit your island, obviously, but yeah, they would go to an Abel's sisters and put their own codes up. So I'm liking this a lot better, because it's obvious that the pairs are on the ground and not just mixing in with So what we want to do is, I'm not going to probably waste a whole bunch of time doing every single tree I have right now, because there are definitely other spots of my island that I work on, but just to get a little bit of an idea, I am going to eat some fruit and dig up the trees so I can put down, oh gosh, where's my fruit? Oh, there it is. So I can, I wish you could eat these all at once. Hey Martin, how are you? Glad to have you back. What was I gonna say? Oh, I did think you reacted to the Discord, didn't you? To like vote. I'm pretty sure that was you. I'm so glad you did. Did you? I think you did. Yeah, you did. to be a voter for the contest. Actually, so since we do have a new few. I'm trying to talk too fast, obviously. Since we do have a few new people tonight. First of all, thank you for everybody that's followed me. I appreciate it. I do have my own personal Discord server, so I am gonna put my Discord server in the chat. Feel free to join it. It is mine, so it's not like you're gonna get a ton of spam, because you won't. The only thing that you'll see is when I do go live for a stream. The only time you'll get notified is when I do go live, and then anytime there's an @everyone tag, which you can also remove yourself from too if you want. The only time I've only ever used the @everyone tag once so far, I mean, me, myself. Our bot does use the @everyone to let you guys know that I'm going live. But what I was getting at is I do have contests that I hold, and actually there are 2 going on. The first one coming up next Friday, the 18th. And yeah, there's been so much interest. So you can enter the contest to actually, you know, the first one is a festive outfit, like a creative, maybe stylish, whatever. So you can enter the contest to participate in the contest, or there's actually been a lot of, I did not mean to do that, a lot of interest in people just want to judge. So you can enter to enter the contest or enter to judge. If you just enter to enter the contest, you will be automatically a judge as well. Assuming you want to be. I guess you don't have to be. But anyway, so yeah. And then a lot of times during my live stream, if there's enough interest, sometimes I'll just do like some trivia. Sometimes it will be related to my island. Sometimes it will be related to, you know, stuff that I've talked about in the past. Like, oh man, this thing's really annoying, or you know, there was a trivia question. What, and this one was easy, so I'm just gonna say it because I'll probably never repeat this question. But what is the type of wood? And like, I'll give away Nook Mile tickets too. It's not like you guys are just answering because, you know, out of nowhere, or, and here's another thing too. Not to keep getting off topic, but like, I didn't know if I wanted to use the dark wood or dark dirt path or the light dirt path. I'm thinking, you know, just real quick, so we can compare them. At first I was thinking light, and then I was thinking dark. But there's the light dirt path. But I am thinking the dark, because I kind of like the contrast. And I do think I want all my trees to be the same. Yeah, I think that I am gonna go with the dark. Because like I was thinking, it's weird. At first yesterday I was like, there was a lot of people that like the dark also. And I was thinking, well, maybe I'll go half of like the, what was it, the fruit trees in the dark, and then like the non-fruit, aka the hardwood and the pine trees, in the light. Just to get, you know, something different going on or whatever. And then I was thinking, it was weird, I was thinking later, I swear, even when I'm not playing the game, my mind goes to Animal Crossing mode. Anytime that we've gotten mulch for the yard for like around flowers or anything, I love the darkest, like you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and like I love the dark mulch, and it just brings out the flowers. And I don't know, I've never been, like, I mean, the red, they make the red mulch or whatever, which is okay, but I've always been really a fan of the darker ones. Like, I just think it's pretty. Anyway, so let's put our custom designs real quick down. And see, I am not going to do all of the trees tonight while you guys are here, because it is pretty tedious, and I don't want you to get bored, because I like to keep the stream fun. So we'll do this real quick, just to get proof of concept. And another thing, wait, I need one more, don't I? Yeah, I need one more right here. Another thing is you cannot plant stuff. Like, I lost my pears. You cannot plant stuff. So I have a pear tree, obviously, because I ate a pear, so I was able to dig up a pear. You cannot plant anything on custom designs. So say I want to take this pear tree and cool, let's plant it, right? You can't. So after you do all of that, you have to just kick over your middle design where there is room for your pear tree. So now I can happily plant it right there. So it is a lot of work. I shouldn't say a lot of work. It's more just like tedious. But that's how you get, and like I said, the rounded, I like that so much more. It looks so much nicer. And so over here is already rounded, and like I said, I will have to pick up the rest of these trees in order to get them all looking like this. So, yay. Proof of concept there. I have to show off my perfect snowman, my snow boy, sorry, again. He is perfect. So I got my frozen DIY, which is a frozen chair. And of course my large snowflake. So over here, these are what my pine tree designs look like. I don't know if I'm gonna not hear a balloon. Balloon. I get more excitement out of shooting on balloons than normally what they have in them. To be completely honest. But yeah, I'm not sure what I think of the pine tree design. And again, that I did use the light. Am I gonna have to go up here? I guess I am. Oh yes, and who can forget about the pumpkin that we need to get rid of? Pumpkins aren't gonna be worth anything anymore, I don't think. Oh gosh, there's like no room to shoot down this balloon. I have a feeling I'm not gonna get this balloon. We'll see though. But yeah, I need to ditch all these pumpkins. I actually have a lot in my house inventory, so if I would ever need them for anything, I have plenty. This balloon is not wanting to come over to me, is it? I might get it. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Oops, I waited too long. Oh no. Shoot. Yeah, I think it's gonna go right in the black roses and die of me. No, it didn't. I actually thought it was gonna fall into the flowers. Oh, do they sell? I didn't even think of looking if pumpkins sell in Nooks. Like, I can't even, like, why, I don't know why you would need them. I know the other day somebody actually did come to my island and they were like, oh my gosh, you have white pumpkins? And this was like not too long ago. And I was like, really? I was like, yeah, I have white pumpkins. I'm like, I didn't even think to ask if they wanted any. I was just like, yeah, white. Like, I thought everybody had every color of pumpkins. I don't know, but I should have asked them because they're just gonna go in the trash for me. Or, yeah, I definitely look at Lookazon. I know Omnia, right? Yay! I got basketball hoop. What does that look like? Oh, you know what? I bet that's something you have to put on your wall or something. Is what I would guess, right? No. Whoa, that thing's huge. Look at that thing. I don't think I've ever gotten one of these before. Now, from a balloon, that is actually a pretty decent item. That's really, that's cool. You know what? Like, I swear, I would say about 8 times out of 10. And I don't even think this would be an exaggeration. It's clothing. Yeah, it's clothing. I should just end it there. And sometimes it's even just clothing that I already have like 3 of. Which, I mean, is my fault. I shouldn't be having 3 of the same clothing in my inventory because I do always complain about my inventory being full. I don't even know, to be honest, I don't even know what I did before we had the inventory update. Because we used to have, or clay. Yes. Yes, balloons love to drop clay. I like how when they drop like clay, it's like you get 5 clays, right? When they drop gold, it's 1 gold nugget. It's like, come on, are you serious? I'm just like, this is not fair. And look at my little bridge. Isn't this cute? It's like a fake pathway that is supposed to look like a bridge. Anyway, I forget what I was gonna say now. Oh, but yeah, I always get. Oh yeah. Oh, about the update. So, I'll tell you what. So we used to be able to carry 1,600 items, and my inventory was always full. To the point I would be selling stuff that I wasn't too cool. Like, if I get really desperate, I would end up selling it. But a lot of stuff, and that's also. Oh, there's another present. Sometimes I just forget about presents. But that's another reason there's so much junk on my beaches. Oh, there's Marshall again. Marshall's so cute. On my beaches, on my... Yeah, there's a bed in the middle of the beach that's doing absolutely nothing. There are my soft serve lamps. Just all over the place. There's a lot of junk. And you know, I didn't actually get to use my scarecrow for Halloween. I think I forgot about it. I probably just put it here and I was like, oh, that'll be really cool for Halloween. And I probably just forgot about it because there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, my island is also my second inventory. I swear, for half of this stuff. Not for half of it, but for a lot of stuff. But anyway, when I found out that Nintendo is increasing our storage from 1600 to 2400, oh my gosh, that was like the best day ever. And within about, well, as soon as, I mean, server maintenance started at 8 o'clock the night before, you know, the actual drop, because Nintendo does that. They give you, I mean, they say, like, on the 16th of December is when ornaments are supposed to start growing, but it's going to be, like, the 15th. But it's just, I think they say the day that literally everybody around the world will have it, for sure. Anyway, 8 o'clock, the night before that we were supposed to get that update, I was like, heck yeah. I was actually in the middle of trades, because I trade a lot. And so I was like, oh man. So I was messaging people in Kazan. I'm like, hey, server maintenance, I will get back to you as soon as it's over. Oh man, the first thing I did, there might have been like 1 or 2 trades, but the first thing I did was start updating after the patch downloaded. I was so excited, and I think within like 2 days, I was almost, might have been 3 days, I was almost at max inventory again. Because, and I mean, it's completely my fault too, because I do tend to hold on to stuff. You know, like, I get duplicates of things. I don't go into my inventory enough and clear it out, because that's very time consuming too. Oh, I love these puppies. They're so adorable. Every once in a while I do a little bit by little bit. I'll just go through, like, I'll start off with one of the categories and try to find some, and then I also feel weird selling stuff, just taking it to Nook's Cranny, or even worse, just putting in the trash can, which I really try not to do a whole lot, putting in the trash can. I feel like everything, I don't even get excited about message in a bottles anymore, to be completely honest. This is some of my Pirate Gulliver stuff. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Pirate Gulliver, I think I have a present from him. We have to go check it out. I almost forgot about that. Oh, apparently I did forget about it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really get excited about message in a bottle too much, because I know all the DIYs. Not all the DIYs. I shouldn't say that. That I do not know all of the DIYs, but all the DIYs you can legally learn up until now, I should say, I do have. I also have stuff that that, you know, aren't available to us yet, like the some of the Christmas DIYs, like the festive wrapping paper. I do the DIY for that, which is actually what you can see right here. I am starting to wrap my villagers, and I hope they appreciate the gifts, the festive wrapping paper, because it does take there's 3 ornaments you can get from the pine trees. It does take 1 ornament to make one of each of the 3 ornaments to make the wrapping paper, which is crazy. And I know friendship is supposed to build based on, one thing is based on the value of the item that you're giving your villagers. So I'm hoping if it's wrapped in this fancy wrapping paper that they will be like, hey, I want to give Jen my photo. That's what I'm waiting for them to say. But anyway, I think I do have a Gulliver thing in here. I do, yay. I'm also liking I also like Pirate Hatchbatten Gulliver. Okay. I do like Pirate Gulliver a lot more than I like. I should say the items that I've been getting from Pirate Gulliver are so much nicer than regular Gulliver. Regular Gulliver, I'll give you an idea. And as much as I say that I don't like to sell stuff that you can't reorder, these things right here, these 6 things, are the past 6 things that I've gotten from Gulliver. I don't know why he's giving me all this headwear. See, there's another Newton's Cradle that Muffy was looking at. But I'm just not a fan of... I mean, don't get me wrong, Gulliver's giving me some really cool stuff, too. Like, the Stonehenge, if you guys are familiar with that. He does... And I didn't even know what to do with that thing. The thing is so big. So it's just kind of chilling on my island, too. Kind of like a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure you've seen that. The puppies are right by it. Right in front of... Or the puppies are, yeah, right in front of it. But yeah, so I have these things. I know they're worth a decent bit on Nookazon. And I probably would take even less. To be honest. Because I can't foresee myself ever wanting any of those back. I don't know. Anyhow, let's see what present I got. I'm excited. Hopefully something cool. Oh, that's right. This is from the on the beach, so this won't be as interesting as Sailor's hats, which I probably end up selling. Oh, that's not from Gulliver, is it? I don't think so. I think he would have given me something cooler. Let's see what this is. Okay, Pirate Eye Patch. That screams Gulliver. Pirate Gulliver all over the place. So, yeah, so this is so... I've actually seen people... I'm just going to put it on to see what it looks like. That's right, because I'm in... Whatever. Was not from Gulliver. Oh, you mean the hat? Yeah. I didn't think that would be something... I mean, I just... Since it had, like, sailing dealing with, I was like, maybe... But, no. So, cool. So, we have an eye patch. It's from Pirate Gulliver. Oh no, you can barely see it. Oh well. I'm still gonna put it over with my pirate stuff. I really like the pirate dress that he gave me, which is also hanging up over here. I think the pirate dress is pretty cute. And then of course the bears are just kind of chilling. But I don't know. It seems... I don't know. I like it. I mean, that dress and some, like, cute stockings and, like, a nice hat with the patch, the eye patch, I think would be kind of cute. Oh, yeah, and these are just pants. He just randomly gave me pants. You know what? I don't think the eye patch is going to be able to fit up here. Unless I put it, like, on up here. I don't know if I don't know. Who knows if... Alright, so, I mean, you can't really see what it is, which is kind of sad. I mean, I'll know. Oh my gosh, put that thing away. There you go. I'll know what it is because I put it here, but it doesn't... I don't know. I wish I could, like, hide it behind the... maybe I can. Hide it back here. I mean, really to anything so it doesn't have to go in my house inventory. I hate that sometimes, like, when you feel like you're stuck, but you just have to, like, tap the trigger to get over there, just to, like... Of course, now I trapped myself again. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try this from back up here. Now I was just gonna make a liar out of me. I don't know. Can I get up there from here? I probably can. Yeah. Good enough. Yeah, weeds are probably... They probably are hurting as well. I completely agree with you there. Absolutely. And I did actually just... I was doing some weeding. I did see up by the pumpkins... It's so weird, like... Yeah, I don't think this is gonna fit here. I really don't want to put it in my house, though. Oh well. You know what, for now, I am just going to probably put it just back here, so. No, I mean, for now, like, I'll know what it is. Until, like, 2 days from now, I'll be like, because I'm, like, hardly ever go to this rock. I'll be like, what is that? Why is this black thing, like, this ball thing here? I don't know. I wanted to turn it, but that might... It's not having anything. Okay. Anyway, I should remember. And then, yeah, weeds. Definitely don't help anything. But yeah, anything that you place is fine. Because when you place an item... Oh my gosh. Did not mean to do that. I don't know. What was that? I don't even know. I need like an undo. Oh my gosh, that's right. Anytime you place something, you're fine. It actually counts as like decoration. And I know Isabel also likes when you put lots of fences around and stuff. See, this drives me crazy. These orange trees are not the same width apart as all the other ones. And so yeah, that drives me crazy. But yeah, weeds hurt you. If you put stuff down in leaf form, it essentially might as well be a weed. It is gonna hurt your rating. For sure. That is a fact. So I mean, the benefit of putting stuff in leaf form is you know exactly how big it's going to be on your island. You know it's going to take up 1 square by 1 square. It doesn't matter what the item is. Whether it's, you know, the Stonehenge, which I think... I would be surprised if that thing isn't 4 by 4. You know, it might just be 3 by 3. Although I thought the giant teddy bears were 3 by 3. The Stonehenge might just be 3 by 3. It just seems so much bigger than the giant teddy bears. But I know the giant teddy bear, the giant ones, the ones that you need the DIY for. Not the mama bear, not the papa bear, not the baby bear, not the, yeah, any of those bears. The panda bears, whatever. It's the giant teddy bear that you do need the DIY that is 3 by 3. Yeah, so this is terrible. These weeds here. Or wait. Maybe I just didn't put the, here, I know a way we can do this. Maybe I just didn't put the, design down in all the proper locations. I don't see. Oh, never mind. I just didn't put the design down there. Alright, so we are actually good. Okay, cool. I mean, the designs are all gonna have to be cleaned up anyway to put the dark path down first, but cool. I actually thought that I thought it was spaced out. That was gonna be a really, really terrible, terrible thing. That, I mean, yeah, I could fix, but just another thing that would be inconvenient. And again, I actually like how the dark dirt, the lighter dirt matches the cliff a little bit. But I do think that I'm going to, what is this? Plant. Okay, I do think that I'm going to switch to the dark. And I think that I don't know if that was from yesterday. Okay, maybe I didn't shake my trees. Another thing, I didn't look this up, but this is something that I heard recently, that tree branches do not count as clutter. I don't know if I believe that. Then again, it was just briefly in this one stream. Like I said, I don't really watch other people's streams, but I want to start to try to, because I'm very intrigued by what other people stream. Because I normally don't go into streaming with any any idea what's gonna happen. Any idea what I'm gonna do. Any idea what kind of audience I'm gonna have. If I'm gonna have, like... Oh, that's adorable. If I'm gonna have a bunch of new people, a bunch of, like, people that pretty much join almost every day, a mixture of both. Like, I have no idea who I'm gonna have, and, so really, that was pretty. I like it. Almost looks like an office. Like it belongs in, like, Raymond's house or something. Like this office plan. One of my first streams, yeah, before that, I'm not by any means popular, but, before that I started, when I was, like, very, very, very first starting to stream, this one person joined my stream, and I was like, hi, like, I didn't know what I was doing, and she just was like, hey, and I think she was actually in the stream for a while, and she was, like, the only one, and all of a sudden she was just like, hi, and she's like, is this your island? And I was like, yeah, it's my island, and she told me that she has never played Animal Crossing before, and she was interested in gameplay. Oh man, this poor girl. I think I talked her ear off for 2 hours straight, showing her everything about the game. I feel bad looking back now because I think I might have overwhelmed her a little bit. But I just got so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love teaching people about this game anyway, and because I love to constantly learn new things about the game myself. And then there's like little tricks and stuff that I know that either I found out on my own or some people have told me that I didn't even know. And I just loved sharing nifty stuff with people, you know, stuff that I figure out or stuff that I learn. It's just a lot of fun. So this poor girl, I mean, she sounded like she was happy, like she was appreciative, before she had to go, because I don't know, like I said, I might have scared her. I hope not. But yeah, she had never played any Animal Crossing game and was just curious. And you notice I'm not catching these flakes. I'm pretty good in snowflakes right now. But anyway, yeah, and like the stream, like the amount of time that she was there, actually listening to me and asking questions too, which made it so much easier too. Because I was like, oh wait, because at the time, my island looked way different back when I first started streaming. Like, a lot different. I mean, you think I have a lot of stuff on the ground now. Oh gosh, it was even worse. But anyway, I showed her, because there are 8 different rings, wedding ring things, the rings, and I did have all of them, and I'm like, yeah, so I like to collect stuff, which you can see here too. Like, if I find an item that you can't customize, like, aka you need to collect every single one of the items to have them all cataloged, so you can potentially order them. Some stuff you need to collect all the items and they still aren't orderable, but it's kind of like I have it unlocked in my catalog, and kind of like a look, I've seen this item, or I've owned this item at one point, or seen it at one point. Anyhow, oh yeah, I was like, where am I getting with this? But anyway, I had all of the 8 rings just kind of chilling outside of my house. And I was like, so this is an example. I have all these rings or whatever. And then she actually had, for like a newer player, she had a really good point. She's like, oh, so these rings are, you know, a little bit more expensive item in the game, right? And I was like, yeah, they are. And she's like, is it really safe to have those just sitting outside your house like that? And that's what I love about people that haven't played the game or are newer to the game. That's not a question I would ever think to go over with somebody that I am trying to teach to. And I was like, that is actually a really good question. I'm so glad you asked. So then, kind of like with you guys, I mean, I'm sure all of you know about what dropping leaf form versus placing the item. So I get to explain that to her. So I kind of explained that to her, but of course a lot more in depth, I guess. Or maybe a lot more in, like, layman's terms. But, so it's just, like, little things, you know, that is really, you know, yeah. So anyway, I think oh yeah, I did want to see if there are any weeds up. Oh yeah, and I do want to see, this is the thing that, like, I get to thinking I'm going to do one thing and then I'm like going to another thing and then bouncing back the other thing. I really don't want to move my shop too far away from my airport. Like, it's actually really important that the shop, it's really important the shop and my house be beside the airport. And actually my house is too far away at this point. It needs to be moved up. The reason my house needs to be close to my airport is because I craft and trade so much. I get sometimes people on Nookazon, oh my gosh, there'll be like 10 people lined up for trades, and some people are not patient at all. Like, not at all. So I need to go as quickly as I possibly can. If I see somebody that offers something, make sure I have the space, you know, in my personal inventory, like my character's inventory, make sure I have that available. And if it's something that I have to end up crafting, I need to run to my house, get all my materials, craft it for them. Usually it's more than one thing. I do have a very, like, perfect rating on Nookazon. So people do like to often put a lot of bids on stuff at once. So, yeah. So for that reason alone, I need my house close to my airport because I'm always running back and forth. Getting materials and stuff like that. And another reason, oh, and then the reason that Nooks and Cranny needs to be close to my airport is because a lot of people like to come over for it. Not so much Abel's, but I know a lot, at least at a lot of Discord servers, there is a there's a channel dedicated to what is in your shop that day. And some people are, I mean, kind of like, what does Red have today? You can't move Red, so Red doesn't count. As far as, you know, I can't do anything about where he's at. I thought there were weeds up here, weren't there? I thought there may, or maybe there were. I don't know. Yeah, there's, oh, okay, there's a plenty, sure. But so people that like to come over, especially during like events, like, you know, the Halloween event or whatever, or Halloween time, and then people wanted to, I mean, there's a lot of times there is just special things in Nooks, and like, and you know, people want to know, and it's quick and easy to, easy access from the airport, so people want to come over. I haven't been digging up my fossils lately either. I've been slacking on that. And then I don't even know when I'm gonna start the rock garden. I have no idea. But also, speaking of making the rock garden and using mannequins to do that, alright, sorry, I had to make sure that we're still on because we were getting disconnected earlier. So I did turn off my Wi-Fi, and I am hardwired into the internet. So we should still be okay. I was just wondering if the stream is a little bit quiet right now. So I'm going to see if anybody is still with us. Because if, I mean, in all honesty, I was going to quit the stream, like, you'd tell me in Discord. I don't know what you mean. Alright, well, I guess at least we know Omnia. You're still with us. But I actually was considering, ending the stream. Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. 'Cause yeah, that was terrible. And it's just been like this week. Like yesterday, it actually, I think it went down twice or something like that, which was horrible. Like, nobody wants to be watching a stream that, just keep dying like that. And yeah, I actually wasn't going to to hardwire in tonight. Because I'm like, yeah, the stream's almost over. Like, what's the point, you know? I wasn't going to, but then it died, and I was like, you know what? Like, I was in the middle of talking, and sometimes, you know, I wasn't done talking, and I wanted to finish talking. No, but in all honesty, I don't like to just have my streams just kind of die if I can do anything to get them back. And since I was restarting a bunch of stuff anyway, I was like, you know what? I will, just try to do it the right way. Oh, there's Coco. I don't think I gave Coco a present yet today. Yay, let's give Coco a present. Alright. So, another thing. You should not talk to your villagers too much. They will get frustrated at you. And I've learned that the hard way. I think you hear a balloon too. No! Actually, I just got one of these from a balloon earlier. And I didn't even get to see what color it is. Yeah, that's something you have to hang up in your walls. I just got rid of it. Ooh, it's a blue balloon. Let's see if... I need to go up here again. I couldn't tell where it was going. I just heard balloon. Is it like way over here? That sucks. It probably just flew right by my face or something. I don't hear it anymore. Wait. Yeah, I do. I hear it. Oh! I'm like, where's this thing going? Alright, cool. I think we got ourselves a winner here. Am I too close? No. Cool. That's another thing I gotta give Nintendo a little bit of credit. Oh, good night. Thanks for the luck with... thank you for joining, Omnia. I really appreciate it. I hope you can come again soon. Like I said, I do stream every night, so have a great night, and thank you. Cool, so let's open this balloon and a diner counter table. This is one reason. Oh, I kind of like that color. No, you know, I have a turquoise one that I think I might like a little bit more. Yeah, and I really like this jacket too, with the little fox scarf. Totally adorable. Alright, so let me check chat real quick. So I think that we are probably close to the end of our chat. Everybody that did join, I can't see if anybody is still here from YouTube. If you are, thank you. Thank you for joining. And I hope to see all of you again tomorrow. Or at least some of you, or if not tomorrow, the next day, or whenever you would like to listen to me stream and watch me play on my island. So, with that, so it is 3:33 in the morning here today. Yeah, today. So I am going to head out. Please keep up with the follows. I do plan on doing the 24-hour stream. Probably, I'm guessing at like 200 followers. Alright, anyway, have a great day, night, wherever you are, and peace. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Peace.